Hello, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. Today, we're going to be taking a look at all of City Escape's alternative missions, because as you can see, there's 5 missions here, and if you were going to complete the game, you would have to do all 5 missions for every single stage in the game. Now, we're not going to do every single stage in the game, but we're going to do our best, and we're going to take a look at 2 levels in particular, City Escape, as you can tell, and another one. We'll find that one out later. So as you can tell, the alternate mission for this one was to collect 100 rings. I think it's collect 100 rings and then get to the end of the level. I don't think it ends as soon as you get 100 rings. I've never done these before. I figured we could have a fun, good old time doing them and getting them together. Getting them in the fact that we are getting rings. Also, the mod parade continues. Now this mod, little hard to discern from the back. But this is Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood Sonic, which is a mod by Mirabelle. I had to make sure I was reading that correctly because the eyeballs and stuff. As you can see, this is a model for a Nintendo DS game. What sold me on this model is I like Sonic's smile being on just one side of his face. I saw that and it was like, ooh, you know what? I do want to use this model. So I've never played Sonic Chronicles of the Dark Brotherhood. I remember hearing that it was bad though, but then I looked up reviews before beginning this recording, and apparently it was decently received. So I'm not sure what the deal is with what I've heard about it. What I've heard about it, though, might just be the music. Apparently the music in the game is quite bad for the most part. So maybe I've heard about the music. Oh, you just get 100 rings and it's over. I guess it's just a race to get 100 rings then. That's interesting. I thought this would be more, get 100 rings, hit the end of the level, get to the end of the level without getting hurt. But no, it's just a race to get all of the rings. So as you can see, to get all the emblems, you'd have to do all of this. You'd have to get an A rank in every single one of these, which could be a little obnoxious. Now, like I said, this is a mod parade, so I'm actually going to back out and install a different mod. Back into City Escape Act 3? Mission 3, not really an act, but Sonic normally calls them acts. So we have to find the Lost Chow, and we have a fun one here. The one we have here is Movie Sonic by Lady Joanne. I assume that's how you pronounce that name. Which, it's a model to make it look like the Sonic movie Sonic, which I think it's the redesigned Sonic, not the original superior design. But, I'm a person who enjoys bad movies, and when I saw the original Sonic design, the horrifying man-hog one, I was like, yeah, that looks scary and bad, but not as bad as people made it out to be. People were like, no, this is the worst, and honestly, the old design was very scary and not great, but it didn't look bad. It didn't look capital B bad. It looked lowercase b bad. And I was hoping for a movie to come out and for it to be bad. But as you can see, this model is actually quite good. I think it looks really nice. I do like that the movie Sonic gave Sonic a singular eye instead of a standard Cyclops look. The Cyclops look's always been a little strange to me. Oh, I forgot the button to do Lightspeed Dash, as I am wont to do. So yeah, this is quite a good looking model. And in terms of the Sonic movie, I can't say anything about the quality of it. I haven't seen it yet. Probably see it eventually. I've heard worrying things. I heard a lot of people who are like, "Oh yeah, movie's good. Nothing." Oh, we can't go that way. I feel like I always want to try and take a right there. There's even an arrow pointing us to go the opposite direction. I've heard worrying things about the movie. A lot of people when the movie came out were like, "Oh, it's quite good. I enjoyed the movie, etc., etc." So most people were like, "Yeah, it's a good movie." But then I saw a single person I follow on Twitter who was like, "Oh no, actually, this is just kind of an average movie. It's whatever." And apparently, there's a lot of product placement or whatever, which is a little worrying for me. I'm sure it's a fine movie, nothing to worry about, I assume. But I haven't seen it, can't really talk about it. But I decided to talk about it because we're using this fun mod for this good model, and let's just go ahead and kill the gold beetle. Why not? Let's just get out of here. We don't need the Chow Gardens. Our Chows are perfectly fine. We know they're just having a good time in heaven and hell. As we all know, oh hey, there's a skunk on that lamp. That's a strange place to put a skunk. Skunks typically not up on lamps. They tend to avoid the lamps. And I'll just jump here so we can just fall. Just like good old times, we can see our good friend Movie Sonic's face. And actually, we could see what we're supposed to do here. I accidentally spoiled myself for these Chow missions, and we saw this when we were doing the coming back for collectibles and stuff. But apparently, the idea for these Lost Chow missions is that they're like the point. How do I do the bounce? I forgot how to do the bounce. How do I bounce a little high? I don't remember how to do. I'm pushing all the buttons, but I got it. Well, sometimes a cookie crumbles and you're disappointed about that. And sometimes, just stuff doesn't go right. And I wasn't getting... I don't believe I had any issues doing this the first time we did this. Yeah, we can't do Sonic's cool bounce here. And although the equips aren't showing up on this model, we do still have the equips on Sonic. He'll still do the fire somersault, as we saw. He could still do the bounce. I think we just can't do the bounce when we're on the spring. So I think we just need to let our momentum build up while hitting that the Boing Beetles, which probably have a different name. But we're not concerned about their different names. We'll just call them Boing Beetles because that's what they are to us. And let's get this jump. But yes, I had the Lost Chows spoiled for me. Apparently they are like the point of Mystic Melody. Use Mystic Melody to go to a section where the Chows are hidden, which is why I was so confused when we kept going into these different areas with, like level design, but nothing at the end. And then it'd be like, well, what was the point of this? The point is that there's a Lost Chow hidden in those Mystic Melody areas. Still at it with the City Escape. With City Escape, Mission 4, which I don't remember what the fourth mission was. Okay, so we have to do this one quickly. This one's going to be a problem for me, because as you know, I'm not very fast at the video game where you're supposed to be going very fast. So we'll try our best. And this mod is Silver Sonic, which I believe was the robot Sonic thing from Sonic 3. I meant to look this up before I started recording, and then I forgot. So you're just going to have to deal with my lack of knowledge. I'm sorry. But it's by Shadowith, and I don't remember the numbers. I'm going to look over at the numbers while I continue to do this badly, I guess. Shadowith 117? Maybe it was just 17. Oh, let's just go ahead and restart. Shadowith 117. That was it. And this is Silver Sonic, who is probably from Sonic 3 and or Knuckles. I'm unsure. Maybe it's from Sonic 2. I have no way of knowing. All I know is it's awesome. So when I was looking at the mods, obviously I was like, I'm going to grab some mods that I think are funny, because I thought the Sonic Brotherhood one looked funny based on the screenshots, but honestly, it's not a bad looking model once you see it in action. And I'm going so slow here. I need to keep up my speed. Unfortunately, speed is not the thing I am made for. Not built for speed. Not in real life. Not in Sonic. I'm just going to continue to try to do my best. And let's just hurry up and get a move on. I'm not sure if using the light speed dash here will be... Nope. Well, I was going to say I'm not sure if it'd be faster, but the thing didn't immediately activate, and since it didn't immediately activate, not what we're worrying about here. Since we're not close to the end of the level, we're starting to run out of time. Well, I mean, a minute's passed, and we're probably doing fine. We haven't been able to get a real good look at this model yet since... Oh, shoot, I should have jumped. Since, we're kind of doing something here. Maybe if I get to the end of the level and have some time, we can stop and admire the Silver Sonic model, because I thought it looked quite cool. I tried to focus on funny mods, which, the Sonic movie, I thought it'd be funny, but honestly, hey, it's a good looking model. I accidentally got some really nice looking things when I was like, haha, let's get some fun jokes up in here. But nope, jokes did not want to come. They just wanted us to appreciate these good models. And I tried to spin the camera around so we could appreciate the model, but that wasn't what was going to be happening there. Of course, why would the camera, ever allow us to get a better look at these beautiful models? I'm not sure if the those ramps there would have been beneficial to us in terms of speeding through the park. I assume just sticking to the road would be faster. Now here we can get a good look at Silver. Oh, I tried to change the camera and the thing immediately ended. Nope, I probably should have done that for... Maybe it'd be faster to do that. But we're not worried about it. We are not worried. Hey, I just saw that the time clicked down into the reds since we have a minute left, but I'm still not worried about it. You may hear panic in my voice. You may hear the primal struggle of trying to go quickly because, ooh, hot damn, the time trials are not things I enjoy in video games. They just make me worried because, as y'all have very clearly seen, I am not fast. Not fast at all. Oh, and we still have the truck race, which means we're going to get to see our good friend Big the Cat. We're going to not get hit by this truck. Oh, I should have. Well, I was going to say I should have hit the speed booster and the ramp, but it was I had no way of knowing it was... I mean, I've played this several times, so I should probably know where things are, but I just don't. And we're pretty close to the end of the level. We may be able to get it. There's our friend Big the Cat. Hopefully safe from the devastation that the truck is reaping upon the city. And hey, we managed to merrily do it. And here, we ended up getting our cool look at this good model in the end after all. Hooray, give me that E rank, baby, because I just barely made it, so I assume... I guess E rank would have been if you had actually 1 second instead of 2 seconds. I'm very good at this game and had 2 seconds left. And time for the last mission, which is much like the last story in that it's going to be very cool and hard, because I believe this one is clear hard mode, which I assume from what I've seen is kind of like a ROM hacky version of the thing, and I knew this was going to be hard based on this mod, but as you can see, I've installed the mod Sanic the Sanic, once again by Shadowwith117. When I was looking at what I was going to do for this episode, and I was like, I'm going to do Sanic last, because that's how you do jokes. You do the, you normally there's, the rule of three, etc., but you always, like, end with the banger, the punchline, as they are typically referred to as jokes. But just looking at the mod, I had a feeling that this would be very bad for this, since I can't really see what's beyond me, but that's fine, because we're just here to finish it. We're not here to finish it well, we're here to finish it. And this is, it's fun. It's fun to see the original Sanic, because, the Sanic got very popular, and then everybody started drawing their own Sanics. The Yeti sells, like, Sanic shirts. Those were, like, stronger versions of the robots. We had to have the fire bracelet to move past that point. It's just slightly harder. They're making you do... Oh, and I've died on City Escape. Oh no, because I couldn't see past it, and I just assumed there was shit there. That's fine. We're not worried about it. We'll complete it in time. Like, it's... Even with me, like, backing out to, like, change out my mods and Googling what I thought Silver Sonic was, I was thinking of Mecha Sonic from Sonic 2. Sometimes you mix up your Sonic robots. There's a whole score of them. And just, sometimes you just don't know which ones are which, because you haven't really played the games they're from. But yeah, Sanic, seeing the original Sanic is really good. Just because, everyone has their own brand of Sanic now. I think hard mode is a fun idea. I always enjoy when games remix themselves very slightly. Like I said, ROM hacky, like it was going to be like, now there'll be 1,000... what's the equivalent of a chain chomp? I guess those spiky bally boys that they put that like spin around. There's definitely more enemies, like as we've seen. It's interesting that they put that metal crate in our way. Oh my god, when I roll, look at the effect when he rolls. Oh my god, that's so good. I didn't notice that before. And even like the ball has like some weird like effect, like his mouth is being used for like the effect of the thing. That's very cool, very good. I remembered how to do the thing. Yeah, so these robots have the shields, so we have to like wait for them to put down their shields. We have the thing where we have, oh, he managed to shoot me right as I came in. And it's just neat. I always appreciate this in games when they just have little things like this to like, oh, well, if you're going to replay it anyways, let's just go ahead and give you a different thing. So like previously, we could just walk up here and get through, but we can't even pass under. Like it's saying to pass under, but we are unable to pass under. Oh, no, and I've died again. Okay, we're going to do it successfully this time. It's a little hard since I can't see beyond me, but it'll be fine. I'll just jump over here. We'll play this like it's a platforming game. It'll be no problem. We can finally hit the checkpoint. It's no issue. So these have been going a little bit quicker than I thought they would. I thought these missions would be a little bit longer than they were. But, like 100 rings, very quick. Find the Chow. I guess it'll depend from level to level. Like, obviously, this is level 1 of the game, the ultimate level 1, when you just go on with the assumption that, hero mode is that, oh my god, that flipping around very disorienting. Oh yeah, we can bounce. Yeah, I almost forgot about the bounce that I was complaining that I couldn't pull off earlier. We'll just go ahead. Oh, I probably shouldn't bounce on an incline. As somebody who's had to take a lot of physics classes, I should understand that bouncing on an incline probably not going to give me. Oh, there was a robot there. Of course, there's always a robot in Sanic's way. That lucky ducky. I think robots are cool. Yeah, these have been going a little bit quicker than I thought they would. But obviously, I haven't been doing great on them. I got that B rank on that one. I think it was. Oh, I couldn't see that guy, unfortunately. I got B rank on, I believe it was 100 rings. So, like, obviously, to complete this, you would have to go and replay these and, like, master them. So, like, you can get, well, just, I guess, do them just well enough. Which is, mastery, doing something just well enough to get what the game considers to be the best. That's basically mastery, as far as I'm concerned. What the hell? Oh, they have ramps going the opposite way. I wonder what the deal is with that. Maybe just to make it look different, have a fun, good old time. It's hard mode. They're just swapping up things just to, keep you on your toes. See, like putting robots in your way. You can't just run forever. Now, this will be interesting. Will there be things... Well, okay, I was going to say, will there be things in our way? But this isn't Sonic Colors. I think Unleashed was the first one to do that step mode thing. Where you could, like, have to... In those auto-riding segments, you could actually, like, use the bumpers to go left and right and, like, have to actually protect yourself. Oh, I am never going to cross that. I do not think. Let's see. Down here was the power-up. But okay, I wasn't sure if there was a thing down here also that would take us a little higher so we could get up here. Were the poles still over here? I didn't actually see the poles. Oh, there was a Chao crate down there. I feel like we already learned that there was a Chao crate down there, unless it's a different thing for hard mode, and I'm just substituting memory, and I'm not sure. Like, yeah, we have a pole here, but oh, I mean, I just did a bad job jumping there. I'm not sure if we were to do this well enough, if it would fire us all the way over there. Like, there is the timing aspect to this pole thing, and I just did it badly. Like, do we have to hit the pole quick enough that it would like launch us all the way over there? Is it just not possible to make this anymore? I do not have these answers. In fact, there's a gate up there, so I doubt even if I were to hit the timing for that correctly. Oh, there was a bunny behind that bench. Like, even if I was to like suddenly like know how to time things in video games, I don't think it would work. It seems like you have to hit it quick, because when it... No, I'm not gonna get it. It seems like there is an element of speed there, and if you were to be going quicker, maybe it would help. I don't think our bounce does build momentum, but it doesn't go that high. So it seems like the only way to move across here is to hit this guy and then to light speed dash across the pit, which maybe this is going to be a little harder than I expect. I mean, it is literally called hard mode, and I was counting my chickens before they hatched because I was like, oh, you know, I'd only been recording for like, oh, I'm dead because I didn't get a ring yet. I was counting my chicken before they hatched because at the beginning of this beginning of this like level, the hard mode, I was like, hey, you know, this only took like 14 minutes to record, so maybe, you know, actually in the end doing this wouldn't be all that bad, like if you actually wanted to complete it. But I mean, the difficulty for completion will come in getting the A ranks for every single stage and not having to master them, and also if you're trying to play hard mode with something that obscures a lot of your forward vision, you know, not recommended. And yeah, you probably just need to time that out better so you can actually make the light speed dash is probably what's supposed to be happening there. Yeah, because, you know, it was like only 14 minutes with subbing out mods, stopping to Google Mechasonic, see what the deal is. You know, it was fine. But now we've hit our ultimate hurdle. Timing puzzle. Well, it's not a puzzle. I always say the word puzzle for things in video. It's like an arrangement, I think, is like would be a more intelligent way for me to say that, because, you know, it's not really a puzzle. It's not testing me in like any mental faculty. The mental faculty, I guess, in that your brain controls everything. It's just timing, which I'm incredibly bad at. Timing, rhythm, it's not gonna happen. And also, you know what? I'm also going to say that maybe perhaps not having the intended shape of a character probably not helping helping my case here, for actually not helping my case in terms of being able to do the thing. Like, obviously, you know, I never was good at that, but also, you know, perhaps not having the correct shape of model is a little complicit with, oh, thank God, is a little complicit with not being able to do it at all. Was that a golden beetle? I wonder if the Chao crates changed locations as well as the golden beetle for this, since we've actually, the only one we saw was downstairs, like where the power-up was. I don't believe it was there previously, because like there was the one up a ramp, there's one behind that thing with the cable that you ride up, and then the other one, I don't remember where it was, so it's pointless trying to figure it out. And the stupid truck, not going to cause us any issues whatsoever. If you can't see it, it's not going to cause you problems. Sure, every once in a while we see, oh shit, there's a truck behind us. But for the most part, is there a truck behind us? Who knows? All I know is we need to, come on, step it up, but said backwards, which I could figure out how to do it, and it just take time. And I've been told that it's scary whenever you do the backwards stuff, so we're not going to do, oh, we're not going to be able to see our friend Big the Cat, are we? Hopefully, come on, step it up. Oh, come on, step it up. Eluded us from seeing our friend Big the Cat. And actually, is there a Chao crate here? No, I can never remember where the Chao crates are. It's not important. We're done with City Escape. We stepped it up, and that is City Escape. Giving you all an idea of, I guess, what completion in this game would look like. Yep, give me that earring. Yeah, we did, in fact, barely make it on that one. You know, we did have a model in our way for the most part, but also, I just wasn't playing great. But it's fine, you know. So if you want to complete this game, you have to do all of these levels except better than I did. Like, slightly better than I did, very slightly better than I did, much better than I did, much better than I did, incredibly much better than I did in the case of City Escape. So that is all the missions in City Escape, and the next episode, we're going to take one more look at different missions. Like, I mean, we could take a look at missions for all the characters, but I'm not interested in that. What I am interested in, however, was showing you all of the missions once, and then I just want an excuse to go back to Pumpkin Hill. So next episode, Pumpkin Hill.